I'm gonna make him an offer again.
All the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. You can't pioneer this in the
Frankly,
world.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
That's where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Movie Melee. I am your host, Caleb Coho, and tonight we have two new teams going head-to-head as we get right into the meat and potatoes of Act 1 as we get back in 2025. Exciting new year, and joining me on the desk, as always, is the best Canadian. It's Dylan Van Thine. How you doing, Dylan?
I'm doing very well. Yeah, I'm very excited. A lot of exciting stuff surrounding this match because I know this is not technically. I don't think this will be like the first match that we're uploading in this schedule, but this is the first thing that we've recorded all season. Like we peek behind the curtain, we haven't even shot the last one standing yet. So like this is very exciting. But yeah, we got a debut match in the teams division. Ready to crumble, the team of newcomer Steve Mesa, never played in Melee before. Excited to see how he does. Teaming up with Brian Nussbaum, who we've previously seen in Great Scott with Brandon Cohen. And they're going up against the Annexation of Puerto Rico, which is David Nishimoto and Robert Kastner, two heavy hitters, been around for a while. I'm very excited to see how this all goes. Let's bring them in.
It's a fun fact. Both members of Annexation of Puerto Rico debuted against each other, now a team. And David did not let the body of Ginyu Force lie very long before he went and got Bobby C. But I'm excited to see him back in teams. We're going to go ahead and we're going to talk to our teams first with Brian and not Brian. Sorry, Cody. We're going to go ahead and talk to our teams right now, starting with the Annexation of Puerto Rico, David and Robert. And they have a manager tonight, the lovely Aaron J. Always nice.
Undefeated manager.
Undefeated manager, Aaron J. I apologize.
Okay.
Guys, you get to make your debut here tonight. I know that you both are coming off of two previously successful teams with Ginyu and Penitent Memo Pass. How are you feeling about joining forces tonight?
Just remember that when I beat David, people considered that one of the craziest outcomes that ever happened in the history of Multiplex. So we managed to bind that up as a difference, and we're here today because, I like to scout talent, and David's the most talented person. So,
I mean, Roberts beats me more than once, actually. So I know he's an incredible player. So it's only makes sense to like team up with each other. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. A new era. And yeah, I can't wait.
Aaron, anything you want to say?
Oh, of course. Absolutely. I was going to start talking if you offered or not. So, I never miss an opportunity. We know this. So it's a new era, a new Aaron here. I just want to give a hands to Ready to Crumble. It is the most appropriately named team I've ever heard. Not sure why you'd want to call yourself that. That's a weird flex, but I love the confidence that they're going to come in here and lose. We're seeing some history with Steve here tonight. I wonder why it's taken him so long to get here, but I think something's going to be different tonight with his game. So we'll see how his score does. But I'm ready to watch this crumble. It's going to be enjoyable. Good luck, Nussie.
All right. Thank you, Aaron. We'll go ahead and bring in the other team tonight. Get ready to crumble. That is Brian and Steve. We'll move Dylan over here. Brian, you previously on Great Scott. You made your singles debut last year. You did a decent showing through that. Not quite as lucky as you might have hoped, but now you get a fresh start this year. You got Steve with you, new team. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Me and Steve have teamed up in a different league where we faced both David and Robert last year in the ASAT, and here to probably do a new season, new record for me. Steve, how you doing for this one?
Not gonna lie. This is a very, very powerful team we're going up against. I've been a fan of wrestling, so I don't know if you, David or Capster, you're familiar with the mega powers. Basically, you guys are the mega powers of this league. Capster's Savage, David's Hogan here. I mean, without the negative stuff. Yeah, man, you are going to be a tough team to take down. But yes. I don't. We're gonna just try our luck to stay in the game. That's pretty much it,
For sure. All right, then we'll go ahead. We'll get into it with round number one. which works like this. You are each going to be playing individually through 8 different questions from 8 different areas within the realm of general movie trivia. Should you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats as a team for the entirety of the match and 1 challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope.
I can't not picture David as Hulk Hogan and kind of hating himself because of it, but that's neither here nor there.
All right, then we'll get to your first question in the category of sci-fi fantasy. Who plays King Agamemnon in Time Bandits?
You seen this movie?
No, but I saw that question and I instantly went, well, this, if I'm going to fuck up reading anything ever, this would have been it on the first question of the first match. I was like, I'm already like nervous going into it. I was like, whew.
Oh, you killed. Anyways, it's a good movie. I think that's all I have time to say for now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Robert.
Not sure. So John Cleese.
We will go to Steve.
Sean Connery.
We'll go to David.
I also said Sean Connery.
And we'll go to Brian.
Nope, I put Donald Sutherland.
Sean Connery is correct. So 1-1 going into the second question from Dylan.
In the category of scores and soundtracks, the songs "The Place Where Lost Things Go" and "Nowhere to Go But Up" can be found in what 2010s sequel? Oop. Dropped my phone. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. It was Friday. It was a decent day at work. I good. I get to see you. It's a great day.
Oh, thank you so much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Steve.
Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance.
We'll go to David.
I have nothing.
We'll go to Brian.
Mary Poppins Returns.
And we will go to Robert.
Mary Poppins Returns.
Mary Poppins Returns is correct. With that, no perfect rounds and a 2-2 score as we get to your third question in the category of romance. The main character and her childhood friend were originally from what country in past lives? I didn't like this one. I felt bad.
You didn't like this movie?
It was fine. It's just I didn't love it to the heights everyone else did. I felt bad. I wanted to.
The ending of this. Can we get both hands on screen there, Steve? Anyways.
Yeah,
there
sorry.
you go. The ending of this movie made me cry. Yeah, I saw you got your eraser. You're good.
I heard that too. Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with David.
South Korea.
We'll go to Brian.
Would you accept Korea, though?
We will go to Robert.
South Korea.
And we'll go to Steve.
No, I had China.
We will only be accepting South Korea.
Okay.
South Korea is correct. So 4-2 for annexation of Puerto Rico. So we get to your fourth question from Dylan.
In the category of directors, who directed The Last of the Mohicans?
We're just asking about bangers tonight.
Oh, yeah. This is one that I still need to watch.
You haven't seen. Hold on. How do you agree with me without having seen the movie?
Well, you said this round is full of bangers so far, and I agree with the other ones.
I mean, sure, but I'm me.
Maybe not Mary Poppins Returns, but
you be talking about a movie that I love and no one else likes, and you'd be like, "Yeah, bangers." 5, 4.
Great score too. Great score.
1. Hands down. We'll start with Brian.
Brian De Palma.
We will go to Robert.
The Man. Michael Mann.
We'll go to Steve.
Michael Mann with 2 N's.
And we will go to David.
Michael Mann.
Michael Mann is correct. 6-3 Puerto Rico. As we get to your fifth question in the category of Oscars. Who is the only actor who has been nominated for their performance in a Lord of the Rings movie?
These movies are bangers. Seen them all, I can say that.
Well,
I can say I've come around a decent amount on these movies. Don't hate them away.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you weren't that crazy about them.
No, I used to really hate them.
have you seen that trend of Gen Zers or whatever watching like Lord of the Rings and like weeping at how emotional the scenes are because they're not used to it?
3,
Have-
Weird.
1. Pens down. We will go to Robert.
Ian McKellen.
We'll go to Steve.
Ian McCullen.
We'll go to David
Ian McKellen.
and Brian.
Make a clean sweep for Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen is correct for the clean sweep. 8-5. Let's get your next question from Dylan.
In the category of Westerns, in Giant, how did Jet become rich?
What's the best Lord of the Rings movie?
I like Return of the King and all of 80 of its endings.
Oh my god.
I like that movie. I probably have swung to Team Fellowship on this watch.
Fellowship's good too. Yeah.
I'm Two Towers. I like,
Agreed.
I like sadness.
1. Pens is down. We'll go to Steve.
Struck oil.
We'll go to David.
What's it? Found oil.
I will go to Brian.
Spin oil.
And Robert.
I said discovered oil.
You can accept all of those.
I think so.
Found oil is really all we were really looking for, so we'll take all those. As we'll go to your penultimate question in the category of comedy. In National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, what does Clark plan on using his Christmas bonus to pay for?
So I don't rewatch movies. This is the only movie I rewatch every year.
I watched it for the first time this year.
Yeah.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, hot
Aaron.
takes in the chat. Jeez.
Aaron in the chat. God.
Jeez.
We do not condone the thoughts of Aaron J that you viewers cannot see.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with David.
A swimming pool.
We will go to Brian.
Build a pool.
We will go to Robert
Swimming pool for the family.
and Steve. Steve.
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool, build a pool, correct. It is 12-9 in favor of annexation of Puerto Rico, going into your final question from Dylan.
In the category of mystery/thriller, there we go. In Split, the Beast's underground lair is beneath what type of establishment? Now, this is a movie I know Aaron likes.
I like this movie. Very good movie.
It is good, yeah.
Dig it a lot. I think it's the best from this director. 5, 4,
I don't know about that.
2, 1. I mean, I think so. Pens down. We'll go to Brian.
A hardware store.
We will go to Robert.
Is that a zoo?
We'll go to Steve.
Zoo.
And we will go to David.
Zoo.
Zoo is correct. So at the end of round number 1, I have annexation of Puerto Rico at 14. Get ready to crumble at 10. But Anthony and I was getting to round number 2, which is the wheel round. And it works like this. You are each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being only worth 1. If you don't like what you land on the first time, you can spin again, but you are stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Be aware there is stealing in this round. Should you miss a question, your opponent has a chance to get some points. Your categories on the wheel tonight are 1993 to 2023 football movies, Tim Burton, biopics, mystery thrillers, actors and actresses, family, action adventure, sports, and spinners and opponents' choice. Annexation of Puerto Rico, you are in the lead. I'll bring in your manager. Would you like to go first or defer to Get Ready to Crumble?
Real quick. That should be 2013, not 2023. That's just a typo.
2013, not 2023.
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking? We knew we were going to be up after 1, so we had a plan. So,
Dave, do you want to sit back?
Yeah.
we're doing the tradition. Nice. We're doing it traditional this time. We'll go from behind. Stumble, crumble.
All right. We're going to put Aaron in the back. This will be the first spin for Get Ready to Crumble. And you land on opponent's choice. So we'll bring Aaron right back in. What would you guys like to give?
There I am. Do we want to give them the strength?
That's probably what we should do. Right?
They're not strength level players, so we might as well give them a strength level category.
I'm fine with
Help them live up to their name more. Let's help
I'm between that and sports, but I probably would rather keep the generic sports.
Keep the generic. Let's make it harder on them.
Yeah, I think it's poetic to give them football movies as our
Mhm.
first match.
Okay.
Hands
Yeah.
it off to Steve. Hands it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hands.
Aaron in the back, and the wheel in the back. All right, Dylan, you want to go ahead and give Crumble their questions?
Sure thing. So your first question in 1993 to 2013 football movies. Who directed the program?
Do you have a guess on this one, Steve, or you want to go multiple on this one?
Let's go multiple choice on this one.
Multiple choice, please.
Great. Your options are A. Dwayne Dunham, B. Brian Robbins, C. Mike Tolan, or D. David S. Ward.
Which way are you leaning towards?
I'm leaning towards Brian Robbins. I think we should go with B.
Okay, B, fall answer.
It's unfortunately incorrect. Annexation for the 1 point steal. Is it A. Dwayne Dunham, B. Brian Robbins, C. Mike Tolan, or D. David S. Ward?
I know it. You know what?
Is it D?
Yep, it's Ward.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, D, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. All right, so your second question. In Airbud Golden Receiver, what type of animal helps Airbud escape after he was captured by Natalia and Popov?
Yeah, I just watched this. It's a monkey. Fall
All right.
answer.
You can accept that for 2 points. We had chimpanzee, but we didn't say specifically, so you're good.
Exactly.
So your third question. What specific position does Bobby play in The Waterboy?
Ooh, trying to remember. Do you have a guess on Noah, Steve, or
Let's go with the multiple choice.
multiple choice, please?
All right. Your options are A, defensive tackle, B, outside linebacker, C, fullback, or D, nickelback.
They go to the tackler, right? Or trying to remember.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie. If you feel like defensive tackle, I think we should probably go for it. So
Okay, defensive tackle, fall answer.
It's unfortunately incorrect. For the 1 point steal, Annexation, is it A, defensive tackle, B, outside linebacker, C, fullback, or D, nickelback?
Outside linebacker.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. They say he's like Zach Thomas, who was an inside linebacker, but that's neither here nor there. Outside linebacker, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. So now your penultimate question in this category. In The Replacements, the first team the Sentinels play against are from which U.S. city?
We're
gonna multiple choice on this one, brother.
Yeah, multiple
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
All right. Your options are A, Detroit, B, Phoenix, C, San Diego, or D, Miami.
Lean towards, which way do you lean towards on this one?
I don't think it's Miami.
San Diego?
San Diego. I'm gonna probably say Phoenix B. What do you want to go with that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Phoenix?
let's go with that.
Phoenix, fall answer.
That is incorrect for the 1 point steal. Annexation, is it A, Detroit, B, Phoenix, C, San Diego, or D, Miami?
I was between San Diego and Miami.
It's not Miami. It's Detroit or San Diego. So if you think if you feel confident about that, then we can go with it. I'm trying to remember the order.
4, 3.
Repeat the options.
All right. Your options again. Is it A, Detroit, B, Phoenix, C, San Diego, or D, Miami?
I want to say Detroit.
You want to say Detroit? If you've
I
got
think,
to
I think they go to San Diego later. I don't
Okay.
think they play them first.
Okay.
I'm going to go with it. Detroit, final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Yeah. No.
And now your final question in this category. Who plays steel mill worker Paul Griffin in We Are Marshall?
Oh, is that Matthew Fox or McCarthy?
No. We might want to go in a multiple choice.
Yeah,
now, right?
multiple
I don't think
choice.
All right. Your options are A, David Strathairn, B, R. Lee Ermey, C, James Caan, or D, Ian McShane.
Which one I lean towards on this one?
I'm thinking maybe it could be David Streisand. I think it might be A.
You want to go that one? Okay, we'll go with A.
Final answer.
That is incorrect for the 1 point steal. Is it A, David Strathairn, B, Arlie Ermy, C, James Caan, or D, Ian McShane?
Ian McShane.
Yeah, I was very surprised when he showed up in this movie. I was like, hey, look who it is. Doing a weird West Virginia accent. Ian McShane, final answer.
And that is correct for the 1 point steal.
At the end of their spin, I have Annexation of Puerto Rico getting those steals, getting to 18, get ready to crumble up to 12 as we bring in the wheel and Aaron.
Yes.
For
Hey.
spin.
Hey.
Good round by you guys there. Oh, it's our turn to spin.
On sports.
I assume we want to take this, right?
Yeah.
Didn't we? That wasn't our round? Okay. Awesome. Let's take it. Let's go for our round 2. Let's see how we do.
All right, we'll take sports.
Let's take it.
Aaron in the wheel in the back. All right, guys, your first question in the category of sports. What country do the Americans beat to win the gold medal in Miracle?
Russia, right?
No, they beat them for the gold. It's
Oh,
is it Sweden or Norway? And I can't remember which one. It's one of the two.
shit. I don't know.
You want a multiple?
Yeah.
Multiple, please.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Finland, B, the Soviet Union, D or C, Norway, or D, Canada?
Okay. See, now I'm concerned that it's the other Scandinavian country.
So, wait, they're asking who they beat to win
They
the
beat
gold.
the gold medal. They beat the Soviets in the semis.
Ah, shit. Okay.
I
don't know that one. I don't know the history.
I'm gonna say. I think I'm gonna say Finland. Actually,
Okay. Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
Finland. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay. I knew it was a Scandinavian country.
Your second question. In Major League, which member of Rachel's family died, leaving her ownership of the Cleveland Indians?
Husband?
Husband. Yeah.
Husband, right? Yep.
Yeah. He's our husband. Husband. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Your third question. Tupac Shakur, Bernie Mac, and Marlon Wayans appear in what 90s sports movie?
Oh, wait. Oh, above the rim, right?
I know Tupac's in that.
I think Marlon Wayans is in that. That's the only that's the only sports movie.
Only sports movie you can think of Tupac in, right?
It's not Jews. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Three.
You want to go with it? Go ahead.
Above the rim. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. All right, so we go to your penultimate question. What specifically happened to the other boxer Apollo was supposed to face in his title match before having to look for a new opponent in Rocky?
Just fucking watch this thing.
Measles or something? No.
No. I'll know it on multiple. I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't wrap my head around it right now.
Multiple.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, he was caught betting on his own matches, B, he injured his hand, C, he was deported, or D, the mob broke his ankles?
I think he hurt his hand. I don't. He wasn't deported.
Deported wasn't.
For the mob happening. I think he just injured his hand. I think
Okay.
that's what happened. I think it was an injury. I just couldn't remember specifically where.
Go ahead.
Injured his hand. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 more point. So here's the situation. If Annexation of Puerto Rico hits this question, they will win via knockout. So go to you for your final question of the round. Who plays a prostitute named Dakota Barnes in He Got Game?
Oh, that's Mila Jovovich,
Oh yeah.
right? The one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mila Jovovich. Final answer.
And your winner by way of knockout, Annexation of Puerto Rico. That is always going to be a mouthful to say, and it's going to be a team that we say all year long. What a match, Dylan.
Yeah, it's hard not to feel bad for Steve and Brian because like that's like worst case scenario when you get opponent's choice and you're not prepared for the strength level questions, and especially in a debut match where like the general questions are a lot easier. So yeah, it was really just rough luck for them. Annexation of Puerto Rico though, scary dominant performance. I'm very excited to see where they go from here. I mean, yeah, it was going to be interesting to see. Like, often you have teams that are great on paper with two great players, but they don't mesh very well together. Robert and David showed in this that I think that they are working very well together, and I'm very excited to see where they go from here. So, yeah, very, very impressive stuff from them. And, yeah.
And we will talk to our second place finisher right now. All right, we are here with Get Ready to Crumble, guys. Not exactly the performance I think you guys were hoping for, but I think you guys showed that you do have chemistry. It's just kind of the unfortunate draw of playing these guys first out the gate. How are you guys feeling?
It feels it's always a bummer to lose via knockout. We got the worst luck with opposed choice with the straight level. You said that both sports have reviewed in the second round. But yeah, this felt like a David versus Goliath situation. Steve, how are you feeling your first match here?
Woo! Does it? You know, for the trivia fans here, I feel like this was probably the equivalent of the trivia version of watching a Serbian film here. Very rough to watch, very tough to endure, especially with me playing this match against these two titans. Listen, giving all the credit in the world for Kastner and David. They are titans for a reason, and they dominated us like they're supposed to. Now, you know, we do definitely have chemistry, and I got to give Brian credit here. He pulled out that Airbud Golden receiver, man. That at least we got those 2 points there. That giving all credit in the world for him. He probably is the MVP for this game for pulling that answer out. But I'm hoping that this is it's a start of new things to come. We can continue being tag team. This is not just the end of the road for Ready to Crumble. And I'm hoping, I would like to do the singles division if you guys had any room, but we'll see what happens. I really was interested in Melee from what Brian was telling me about it, and it just piqued my interest. And I'm all in, whether it's singles, doubles, trios, quadruples, single trilogies. I don't know, but
coming soon.
It is what it is. It's my first matchup here, and we'll see what the future holds for me here. So,
I can tell you this is not the last we'll see of either of you this season. We'll definitely be seeing you guys back, both in singles and teams, and all the different places. So, when you do come back, is there anyone that you are hoping to run into next time you guys step in the team's arena?
Probably maybe Malcolm if he's playing a team this season, it would be a fun match. Or Shampoo is better, would be a fun match actually with JPO and Rick. Or maybe Brad. I mean Shampoo is better, and maybe
I think Shampoo. I would. Yeah, maybe. I mean, honestly, we would like to face any team. I mean, we face. I mean, David and Robert. I mean, there's really nowhere anything but to go up from there. I'm just saying. It's just that I think JPO and Rick would be, because we had familiarity in other leagues with that team, and I would definitely like to think. I don't think we ever had a matchup with them, Brian. I don't think we ever matched up with them in other leagues. But
all right,
yeah, and I would like to see how we.
We will see what we can do for you guys. So Shampoo is better. There's very potential for that to happen. So. All right, and we are here with our winners tonight, Annexation of Puerto Rico, David, Robert, and their manager, Aaron. Dominant performance, 26 points in 2 rounds is ridiculous. I think you each only missed 1 question tonight, which is a very impressive turn. You guys got to be feeling great coming off of that. What was going through your minds through this match?
So David's highlights aside, he was part of one of the greatest teams ever. So my job is not to be Payson, but to be like a Payson light.
Payson at home.
Yeah, like Payson after dark, whatever you want to say.
Not Payson. That's a different Payson.
Oh, okay.
That Payson.
Some version of it that's not him, that's me. And I was just happy that, we kind of scored the same. If we can be somewhat similar to that, Obviously not with the spins, but like if we can help each other that way, I feel really good about our capabilities. I think we're pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean, before this match, before when we teamed up, I had a feeling we would like work well together, and yeah, it was pretty evident on today. So, yeah, we were very fortunate with the wheel, and then it's just nice that our first match we got 2 sports categories in the second round, so that's really awesome. But yeah, I mean, just it's a great start, and yeah, I can't wait. I've been always wanting to work team up within the faction. So it's a great to do today.
Yeah, I'm really. I'm gonna stop talking about the other team that I've been talking about the whole game and actually talk about my team now. I'll say for both of them, I'm the MVP of our team for this match. Needless to say, and I'm very proud of how I managed tonight. These two are fantastic. They just really keep a good composure throughout the game. The first round was great, 14-10. That's very good scores. I mean, nothing to hang their head about Crumble. I'll give them credit for that first round, especially. And, tough spins. But these guys, I think everybody was kind of aware when they signed up of what they're getting involved with. And I think they're just going to get better and better as they go here. So I'm really excited to be here and ride their coattails because that's what I do best. And, yeah, thank you for having us. Congratulations, David, Bobby. I'll take the MVP this time, but next time I expect and want you to do it.
Graciously handed over to you, Aaron.
Yep. Humble.
Well, this does put you guys at a great start. A 1-0 with the knockout, a great record to start your career out with. Is there any team that you're hoping to run into along the way here as you start your journey in Act
1? The only teams I can think of are in faction, and I don't want to cannibalize us. I hate doing that shit. It sucks.
We might have to.
I don't know. Cams. Fucking Cams.
Lights, camera,
I was mad. I was mad at how the last team got disbanded. David's a nice additional weapon to have to go against Cams. So I don't know. I'll say fucking Cams. I don't care.
I think I'm saying for all of us that it would be a really fun time to see Puerto Rico take on Lights, Camera, and Action. I think that's a matchup that might happen this year. So thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see you guys later in the year. So.
Bye.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm going to go home and sleep with my wife.